world seer, maybe I'm a cousin. Before many will know that I am the ancients. Yeah. The world seer, many will be in their grave, many will be in their sick bed, and many will be dining with poverty. Because many don't believe that the gods of the land, they are powerful than today what they are following. Many don't believe that the world seer, as a diago, we in your friendly prophecy. Many regions, all Ghana has it, but we saw it that Abuasi, Anglo Ashanti, maybe a sea and so a while soon that the world seer, Kama, Edibaye, because and penifo baby the one man, you show which him a bomb which him dome. It's Kama or Taco, a Costra, it's the best you want, or the blood of the world seer, and penifo be a soti, a big craft frame is a seer, prophecy now can share a tea, if you 2 1 or more, or move to 1 or more. Come on to 1 among a bear west more than this. Because baby not that or so already. Because the physical world, you know, whatever the world seer will say, you know, and on air call, we any penny prophecy. I am on target and Wakata, the Ushua prophecy, we any friendly prophecy, and your prediction, there be a software Jawa solid member. Now we see radio so and a Mahama. And we Munkacha Makwata, so for Makwata say, weighing any of the prophecy from the spiritual world. I will say it over and over. For me, come baby, I say, I'm Makwata, the spiritual world, you are not there. You don't have any access there. When you want to be. So also we need a DC and every so Ghana had there. And the match will say, see a Jumano, and you know now, weighing any case see a Juma, and ya shall come to an probably BCD. Na Ghana for NGOD. It's not only about politicians, physical payment, physical prediction. So Kama royals around the world, whatever happened in Obuasi, no, it's sooner that Obuasi no soon. I fear you see me. Obuasi ever fought through so much pains. Obuasi hene omane muso na omofa amane ni amamre egu form. Na esuma eda Obuasi no. Ebe many of the youth there. Many of these galamsey, and many of these businessmen and women, and many people there, and Kola and Muskum Kolania Dadina, and Dasunsu Yasi, and Obuasi for with your mamma shedding. Your good son, your best friend and animal, Asra as soon as I see ya, Asra come to me Kessie, on Kebi, na ye into your Obuasi, na Sebi, Kutusha, a Chianede, Echo, or see I will fulfill in the physical world, unless the physical beings do something about it. And when it comes to nature, nobody can do anything about it. It will happen. And to know the difference between prophecy and prediction, don't let any man of Jesus lie to you. They say, I saw follow the prediction and then the prophecy. And the world seer, I will not sit down and watch them deceive the people or the public or the Homo sapiens. But I must say.
Energy, I must say Ababiem. Aha, Amma Beauty Glam Salon. We are located at Pokwasi Ayawasumi Station. One will arena machisha wahano ane a frontal 360 full blend ane main pesa obeba na feel because say ama arena okaya na enye hima he but we full blend ye the boti we na wahana aha ye the bo etibiti say we can braid knotless cornrow stitches all braiding styles. It's no everywhere and women 140 cedis 140 Ghana cedis. 16 inches. Ube to me iron of frontal installation po. Ube to me crampo atare. And you be able to me afford the a 2,500, a 1,600, a 12,000. You can also afford something like this, 140 Ghana cedis. They hear understand over style. Ube to me a ton of their kwama or hairstylist as style amount. And as over Ama Beauty Glamour, your best styling so amount. We are located at Pokwasi Ayawasumi Station. Miss Remo, your numbers in the what by your national so we hear beer, so we hear in wholesale. So person will turn up retail so we are available. Show your numbers no so person unya your numbers now frame and I say we sending a message or WhatsApp and I say TikTok and I say all the social media handles and numbers in 0242 317 356. Message is to be 0242 317 356 and I say 0244 64 1115 0244 64 1115.
They share and yoma was soon and yoma and winter. Nafi or the abahonemu and now when money ama ada sama yetimi and hunubi atibi. Aye, Nasani pano a nipa bacope. And no, and the world seer of the moment. The man of the moment, the world seer, centurion seer, everything in everywhere seer. Ono ena woba ne bema edi ahyiamo wo no na otena ase te se nipa na obo bra te se nipa odidi enom te se nipa da sore na nsoso one ahonhom ene kondra ekranda one ahonhom ena atokese ameno kase die ahonhom ebowa ewo Ghana ne ntwa ne ntwoso wiase ntwa ne ntwoso a ote ewa no eba beka ekyerekyere ase emanisi sa pepepe na ene yebedi nkomo enti mesero se jebre fa wo phone wa hu test wonua bi na twa ne high na ono nso so en test ne cousin no na ne cousin no na danfo amane en kan kire na danfo ense na danfo se eye sunsuma hinta sema bedwafo ya tena se ye sinkonwa ye ba betwetwe nkomo ne abusa se ede en na ekoso enema bi wo ha ye nte ase adaye so bi wo nso so ye nte ase na no no ye pene nkire ase ne nkire mu esanse bibi biara efa ye ho wate asefo asase so e wase tena mu no a reason of being happen or being there. And with that, you need someone who knows more about those things and who can interpret it very well for you to understand the reason why such things are happening and going on. And that is the only man that we have at the moment. And I have him right here with me in the studios. And no any other person than my very, 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 very own. In Ghana, we call him One God. But for now, the name is the mouthpiece of the gods of the land, the seer of the century, the centurion seer, the president of Kama royal family. Ono enenemeno edieshemwa. Mame mana kwaba na fi yenhye enkomo twetwe na se seer of the moment.
So for dankwa.
Me pa cha na pomutese.
Kama nyame adom. The gods of the land ye ho den. Otwedian poso di mutiti man ti ye ho ye pa.
Ye do otwedian po anse.
Na ho so
mo mpaebo ene madawro menti yakonko.
Sanati maybe a bosso.
Maybe a coso.
Edusi poku besie enchele ma. Enchele ma sanati.
Na dia won to ma no kokko ene tuntum ene ma tworo kama no ewum. And our draw symbols.
Yes.
Kokko to me the dear phrase and as any braba.
Any braba. Any abripa.
Again, of course, be
ho. Nra. Sema kama yitre me no. Boma manie no na no din. Nti no o se me mama ni bre na me de to fom. Na ma fa to fom na esi a e be me ya. The same me bre to fom no. E fa individual ho a omutu wana mo.
Okay.
E ko pe e kira kwan. So mo say the wo si akasa Friday,
okay. Okay. Well, I have one and some I say near Kama, a catcher no. I say any yang and I say more thing into and any better so. Now, your baby didn't come on. Now, before then, my main country said Destiny 3 perfume no, a land and Crawford, a 2 aguso. Atiate say our Ghana and in Chad and Chos, only we are baby. The followers and the family of royal, the members of the royal family, you know. Amodi omunim near aircro nti amanfo ani abre papa and rasi delivery aye na edoso pa yekoda kra na agba na jobe 10 ebi to 5 ebi to 4 ebi to 3 ebi to 2 ebi to 1 nti wonsa enka wode ya na wamia wani wabo epini yen na wama wonsa aka wode no specifically for bathing sorry as here nti I say obomadin na oje wode Destiny 3 perfume no nyame ya adom so by next week dear abrewa be yi puma kwam na talk true no ababe lande ni nyina be ba be di me side nti wo fa telephone number na wa frɛ na wa register na ya send e di amount so they ase delivery cost na de e wo na obetua both the perfume and the talk true no wo na obetua ho kana e de be send no perfume na de ye ton into better atua aka na watua delivery cost no e de aka ho na wonsa aka baby a wo bia wonsa beka so what I say but talk true ne dear for now yenton ye de my this year e Kama royal family members no de yenton but baby a wo pese ye de ema no ho ka no ona obefa so what I say ye mpe wo ba emma wo ensan entokete ana empa emfa ma se fa no koto so na ne no nkoda nti ye ma wo ba na baby abekwa kofa no ne de na wakwa kofa no nti ye de talk to ne mawa na wabɔ ho ka ne ye de ama no na wansa aka so what I say ai ma minchia eye baby 14 ɛne okun ndra mobo show no kama afi opanyini mi bie kwan ato na odi enchia ɛne ɛya enchia de ama wadofo no ɛne wane a opese uchia wom na fi ya hye nkomo twetwe no ase
so for dan kwa me do no ase amai ga na mechia mo abrochefo amaji hini ewo wiase afa na ina one god the world see mechia mo ina kama adeshi around the world one god the world see mechia mo Isaac Dr. Ozubempa Oluma baby obiano on Japan baby obiano enkwatenten enkoma osa join the perfume world no ekoso onipa bia ma ne sanka Destiny Tree perfume ni bi Destiny Tree perfume no onipa bia woda onso daye kora no pebi ne fe be gu so ne dwale ne so daye ne kai daye obi also so daye enso on kai bomodi fe be gu so ne fe dwale na so daye ne kai daye because daye yesu na no eya na eye vision a twediampo eyi kire ye a eda sebi abrabo so demons ekwa modi e fa so na yefia ahohom ade papa enya ade boni bi a ebe bia no omoma yaso ye de eti owodaye mu ewiase obi hono ma lack favor opportunity onibi enso de bia osi asore dem onim se sa no ma no sebi etimi tiko etimi yira etimi free dipa abrabo so chese wa na kopre na kopebi so only favor lack an opportunity a de obeye wasase su na ebie no ebeye yie otu kwan krapo a opa kwotena kuru asika wo so onko a ho be kire wo krata kra wo nye bi adwuma onye bi krapo na waketu aye kitikiti bi de obeye bia so no obeye di perfect tem bia so ebeyi wodi enti favor lack an opportunity no ehun hia but more than a Destiny Tree perfume ni bi the fe be good show the fe dwale ye fa ngu atade mu an fa ngu ye ho kwa bonten ye de good show mu kwa na de den ene ye di dwale eye sa ene tiem enipa bebre so ozo ententan age omo ni pedua aboso ofa ha ententan nie ogina ha ententan nie otana kama ententan nie olwa na dwuma mu a lolo kwan mu office o any part baby ofi bia na ententan edine endam ententan so gina ma disappointment promise and fail any bad luck into nipa bia sa enema we say ekoso abrabo mu join the perfume world no enye mpaibo tenten ena enye fasting tenten ena enye oil ade besira anaso de bedwale enye dwuma enye nchina de begu nshom enye dwuma join the perfume world na kama edimu tenten mind angels ekukudam for the deep perfume world so a chese ebo adwuma ema africa ina no edom eni age a chese mizaya no anankasa na atwinity no eyesa enetie onipa bi aka wo so ofre abusua mu afi ya yewure mu obusua mo ahohom omomodua na di obusa omase ede na eko omo ene boye ho ban e wo sunsun wiase wa cross check wo that side ehun se adaka di wachi anasa wo da adaka mu ana ya wo panie ana ya bo utuo mo amoso da ya na mo ko school da ye mu no eye ohia ene ahokire wo so da ye na se wo tukwan so da so wo okura ase ana wo africa e che se wo tukwan e so kra de aka ekire onipedua na wo ho e ba ne sa de obeye bie no obeye yie eye wo tan ene awre won ko a na wo namu e wa kwantuo enipa bebre tumi so da ye na mo pla toilet so na mo tete toilet na ne hu toilet all those things ejina ma ahokire ene eka enso wunima na wunim obi won ma waso da ye pa ehu ne maame wo ni papa wo ni nduadafo bia wo ne kazi bia wo ni nua bia wo ni na ejina ma yare ene owo na abi bomodin na tuhu na mo na cross check with that side ne hu senia etie susu biase kama say shootings ekoso no many of the beings the mortars no mo kra na ahohom ebutu into nipa bibiri won ma oso da ne abotu a maintenance say God or Jesus will refuse to redeem with the chia yale be pia bonte no ahwe ne obi ntimi nso anoma na de wo kwa asamado anase physical obi so betima twitwu da ball pepepe se na oso da ye na onipa bibiri so wo so da ye wo mo panie de wo sunsun wiase a yale bibiri obetumi nya liver problem obetumi nya kidney problem obetumi nya cancer obetumi nya stroke obetumi nya diabetes obetumi nya blood pressure obetumi nya hepatitis B most sickness ni na no is from the spiritual world it na doctors intimi ensasa yare no etunya sa yare ni bia ka hu say ode be kwa asamado doctor bi intimi ensa because spiritual give birth to the physical so any part of the world or one the world see out here can bomodin the bopini ye na de wo sa wo ye no na ye sunsum wiase wa papa fie no maame fie ahohom omo ene kita wo bambo ina wasase so ubenyina cha eye wo mo unyini cha eye wo mo ubedi sika eye wo mo ubedi hia eye wo mo ubenya nijie aware mu ni abrabo mu a eye wo mo so any part of the world you are make sure say papa no maame fie ahohom no onfa mo eni agro so wonima busa na yen kan kire abusa pani wo fie abusa no o papa ti ase abusa no o maame ti ase abusa no obi a wo buso bi abusa no na won ka secret ni kire eno na ye research wo timi research wo google uhu wo ho cheso busa elderly person in the family na wo timi hu ni a ede ni a eko. I am the world seer and I am the global seer and I am the traditional seer. You can call me the tradition. I am the century seer, the holy seer who dine with the moon and the sun, and I am the ancient seer. I am the only seer who can tell you what will happen in 72 hours. 24 hours belongs to God. You cannot send God. When you pay bien to me, smanya kopon. O twedian pon ball so na sase bo mu nipa, bo mwa, e bo nua, e bo mframa, e bo nsuo, bo jan, e bo bibia nipa ehia nyina no. Ono ye nsuma no, ye tontom no, ye kanfo no. Sanetie ose mo suma ye fie ahohom no mo boy ho ban e wo sunsun wiase na afini ko na wie ya utimi select end of the month edoma fodie edomo sacrifice mo retwa so edema wo mo na abrabo na obo no ayemle aye soft akọ smooth amount na de oye bia no bibia to yi wo abrochiro wo Ghana ha onu asefo ina mate de 70 years 80 years 90 years dua we free asase so century beans eye sanetie kama se nkokrafo bebre nim nafo bebre tama so asase so a omo be free asase so enti wo akokora wo fie wo abrewa wo fie na se wo bo preman na wo didi a Jessica ni bi na enche wo be kwa yie wo be sie yie adofo so be beja wo yie eyie so eye sika enti make sure say akokora wo fie abrewa wo fie na se wo twa wanuma Jessica ni bi na de ya wo be sie yie ama edom so abeja wo yie kama nyame enka obi a ho oma mo kwatintin eni awoden mo share program no na onipa biasa enkebi na wo hu de efiri sunsun wiase eba the fresh prophecy a de beto no mo a enche na epia bonten na edomo se ampa the world seer adani with prophecy I don't die with prediction esarete also from the us
piao yebedi nkomo na ya twetwe nkomo sia wachi awie amamre de amamre wachi awie a ewo se yema wonsuo na afi odegu wo meremu esanse kasa dodo hwe eya na ema enum entesuo ewe enti pensuo na menso memfa nchia ene nyeso emfa ma wane ewo eye comment section honomo ene brother Chris was South Africa. I say good evening seer and osofo the gods are wise and God is wisdom. And Johnny Adu I say from Hamburg one God no size. Eric Ajabin oh brother I say be week in mente won kaye fight me why mefro I say please good evening seer and osofo please God is wisdom and the gods are wise. And Johnny Adu at the Bible I say obuase one God okay yabeba so Sally the daughter of seer the daughter of the seer Sally I say good evening one God and also for Dankwa please how are you doing we are good Sally I say family and friends daddy and also for is in the house or in the life okay share the link Royals share the link Jim Jones cities I say welcome seer and Salama I said the gods are wise and God is wisdom. Sally the baby I said the gods are wise and God is wisdom. Ernestina Anin I say the gods are wise and God is wisdom. Greetings to our great seer and Osofo. May the gods of our land and Kama continue to bless you all. Ami. Kusi Thomas, good evening Osofo and one God. The world seer, the God is wisdom and the gods are wise. And I'm watching you live from KSA, Riyadh, Saudi of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I say I'm late you there be unye late afin ye be shas why. And I still at the baby I say please tell our papa seer this year we need a Kama feast for all the Kama royals. Piao. I say opa sama catch the nyankopon na waka go.
Ebekoso.
We dey.
Ebekoso. No ma betu dra from next week going.
Okay.
Sanity.
Intino Ernestina mami baso why baso say next week nyame adoma your number betu dwa na fi ya start preparation towards that okay adusi poku bema ba I say Nana Kofi I'm watching Omankwa Yorade Aman sign Ojefo Supremo Ahunabobirim Nyankwada. In Kama we trust. The gods are wise and the supreme God is wisdom. Wow. In Kama we trust. And we America for being your competitor. Some say in God we trust. And the members of royal family. In Kama we trust. Okay, that's very beautiful. This is nimdie fa media we
oya panikasi say edin efata no edisipoku ni ati
edisipoku oye primani enti wono a prima for captains band no ya de bebo last week Sally enye edin the daughter of the seer o say aye the papa friend me o say ye onya no humpo ne ho fe pa o Sally a very nice and beautiful girl
lady, yes.
Very beautiful lady. You say girl when you ana
or a young girl.
Or a young girl.
Or a youth.
Or a youth, okay. Sally.
Say mama quite a youth.
Mama quite a youth. All right. Me da here for correction. Mama so youth. Inti Sally dey na just a youth wa. Benny Safwa. I say good evening Osofo and Kama president. Please ask Sia for me. How does traditionalist pray? Thank you. Saturday answer no go.
Traditionalist, traditionalist prayers, dear say, and the offense are ultimately show crowd form. At the bonfire, sanity, I will say it no. Yeah, sanity. I'm gonna say a dry neighbor and send it to me for 2 bottles. Bakukra and Habakura, no she, not as some and show to me call. Okay, say empire dear, also to me who papa no mammy fee, I who dean, who said dinner. Na say sanity na the trade am so the etuatro some of you na sanity now the wishes so the aka sanity message na wo send sanity
okay me pa mo cha mo share link no yes I be commenting me guy can mo share mo inviting crowd for mo so na Adam Shamuna I say good evening to you daddy and also for the gods are wise and God is wisdom. Daddy, please, my daughter have a bad dream and I have already sent to you. Okay. Okay. I'll get it back to you. Why? Why? Shamuna. Me body na wakai into beteninka. Why? Shamuna. Teresa Tete, I say good evening Osofo and one God. The gods are wise and God is wisdom. This ipoku, I say ochiame suffer down kwa kentinkreci. The first. Without you, we are not complete with this program. Greetings with much respect. I take him. This ipoku, we bema. Nyamishra why? Ibrahim Sule, I say good afternoon, the kings of kings, Nisia and Nana Sia. Beautiful, many, beautiful. Many. So, how are you? How are you doing? One love, okay. Yeah. And I'm our girl. I say good evening, Osofo. The only Sia. Greetings. Watching you from Germany. Emmanuel Akins. I'm watching you guys from Massachusetts, Pittsfield, US of A. I know the US be on the street, Pittsfield. Why? Emmanuel Akins, I say good evening, one God and also for Dankwa, Zandra Anim. I say welcome, my lovely brothers. God is wisdom and the gods are wise. I do see Poku. I say the finest life spiritual program as far as I am concerned. No size. The whole Ghana. I believe in our traditions. It is where I came from. Gods of our land, we will always believe in you. Okay, and Esther Bunsu. Also, one God and also for Dankwa. Good evening to you all. Good evening. Inti mami fancy na menkosia so. Meba metwa so why? Inti minyankan ya mema bumfu. Don't go far away from your radio, your TV, your phone, because if you go far away from them and I mention or I read your comment, you will not hear your name. Okay, so don't go anywhere. See ya. I say why you ready with and say be Ediana Obegoboso.
Osofo, when you say Yentinefunu who abna de Yesu. Yetinasi bia ya na ye wonsema edasunsun wiase a ebesi e wasase su no eno na yedi kan e to form se na o ya aware no se bi prophecy kakra and that sunsu wiase and am se me de to ma enipa bi aso ye de ete because sunsu wiase nsem wo edoso enye ni pe na wani e wa de ewa abotre anase ewo ani da so be bi se obi ebetimi aka kire wo mo enso wo si a kama adawromenti no the gods of the land adawromenti no bibia e be fa enipa bi aho no e da sunsu wiase nkwa na ye do na e pe wasem a ye be ba bonten na ye nka se esi na ye ni enje si a ka asem na se esi a na nche se si a nani age and si a ka asem na sa wote na wo fa echi su na se ensi a na nche se si a no oni ni a wo ka anase oni me adwuma embom no kokobọ ene di bo ni pe bia aduane e de ensu no e de enframa ye twi e de ewiase so e fe enti wotu di wo ma na wotu wana mo sa na tie osofo dan kwa susu wiase ensem kakra bi da ha no ma epia bonten a enipa bibiri ase ebe fem enipa bibiri so ro ebe wo ehu ni sa na mitimi entra so o se me de ba bonten eye ya nkasa ye bra pani apia stadium susu wiase
no bo mahama mra ne bibiri
apia stadium yes ya ye bra pani apia stadium asante de shia apia stadium susu wiase esum adano so ema crash edinechi no ano edin sa apia stadium ampe baby amfa samre ya sebi wasem fifiri abre ama sebi ono so ebesa nkwan odi agora the way esum ne dano so no ensem bebre betimi apiefi esum na aba betimi fama no nkani na apia stadium pe baby na onfa aduane emudu ene afode emudu enfama ono ane papa fie nene maami fie ahonhom na omundidi ewo nesem so wotaya so dia ene baabi a oye no nipa ntimi enye ne yie because esum ne dan so ache me hu ye me penasem ti no me bo contest ye se betime bibia fa ho ana but essence obi fie asem de otimi ewure mu saa na wo so do to no nga se tu ana mo enti apia studio mo fantu ne ni se omomoden na onye na pentin na obesankwan asankwan ompre bambo eni ahoden eye saa na tie osofo dan kwa onim se ensuo a ewo se keto December yi na no sunsu wiase no NDC abanya oba ye ensuo tumi ena edom power ye na yedimu tintiman enti ensuo no entimi ade anto afena ensuo no eba beje mu pa aka ensuo kakra wo wiem according to kama ensuo no eba beje mu pa ensuo kese a mframa di akiri ebeje asase aboso ma enipa bibreni ebetutu aka omusem edan a ebedwire guwom mframa boni a ebese nyoma abubu nyoma ena aka ho enti any part of the world a wo no wo Ghana ha se na de bia ye ka no century ensuo a eto no se ade kunipa the war pains and tears about motors abraboso so any part of the world you are in Ghana here but modern so what baby na say issue hawa now what the papa bi esombo a but modern na fesi here na wan kasa pe baby gina ye na issue we ekunipa ese ade e de wo haw ene sebi esu ene ba sebi abrabo no so farmers so am Ghana ha say no mo shedin na mo start farm nuaba ehyehyɛ form ekuafo ensuo beto egumu nuaba yeso ama mo so masankwan ama Ghana so nyeduane edi ensuo gu wiem no edoso so any part of the world you are in Ghana how you farmer no bomodin mefeni ago na tuwana mo osofo dankwa eye oba ahofefo bi owokuma odimu efe ne Vivian makana sembe 4 times abayo ya na dwen se onteye mo nka nche ne se emanu feni agro se si aka wasem na se wonje ni akoba bi fufuro ne ko busa echiri me ka se bra me nchen because me adwuma gu me so kwampo me ntimi kwampo nye madom ne wie enti no se bi aduane hwe no so ni wie ya yensa sanity na emom no se bibi tu no na e ba bonte e be me ya because esume da Vivian so no ano e den e large enti won bomodin na ontu anamo na ofa yie entu yie e pia bonte a e den sem bibire be de e be ba enti sa ene tie osofo dan kwa ye bra pani ye papa akrobeto sunsu wiase ofa akrobeto akosi buadi no sanete enwira tuntum bi abekata ne so a enye ewiase se enwira tuntum ekata wo so a ensem ebere wo enwira tuntum mu yale ewom owowom akwansia wom animguase wom akata ne so na emse akrobeto ohun ye ompe ho anamo na ontu na saa nwura tuntum no epieba ehan mu a ede esu ani atete ene be baga na ha se ye mpene saa opa gidi opeso amenjindi watch the movie a nice movie to the physical world. Also for dankwa, one of the kumewu star our GD, mimbo ni di sunsun wi ase odada kemu na enipa bebre na ebo empire says sa nipa no sebi asem to no owo mfa no no mo ka so mo kan ye odada kemu sunsun wi ase epia bonten a ebe what a shock ama Ghana for we na ebe sad news sad news ebeba adofo be koyie ye be se mpenifo yie ye be se nkwala yie enipa be su enipa be twa adwadwo we na da sunsun wiase opa gidi opa menjindi watch the movie a sad movie enipa be feel bad from the spiritual world a sanity also for dankwa bill asamoah sunsun wiase akana sembe 2 times on 2 na moye also for sunsun wiase mantamo sa abo na du be di afasha ade a abemo hu se ya mantam sunsun wiase du be di afasha na se ahokyere ahokyere boni ebeba oso pa osika semu na be basa waduma semu na be basa promise and fail any disappointment kwan na be face sa ya leki tue bi bebo bi aso no na se edo kwa asamado small crash bi aso be musu no na edo kwa asamado bela samoa sunsun wiase ono ankasa no se be de busuom ya dane na bo epese di di afahye enti opa wonjindi opa wonjai me kan last year na wankutu na mo wafa ne sa agro ono anenkwa de ope no de ye so wo si a yetna ema ni si ansane ababonten abekasa yidi kaka to na wotu ho na mo hwe na ensi they see you will be the saddest being in the eyes of the mortals. Sanity. Also for them come we a brand here or music producer, first no a musician. I a friend of rough and smooth. Rough and smooth to for a bullet. Bullet soon we are say a suma beton so I know a ding. You suma if you on one papa and see or then the bus as you bush mu. A bush me goofy or some quaja warm. A suma abeton so no a suma a piabontia a quenchia womb. Suma enimguase wom police nsem wom ensem bebre bad darkness and abeto take one abeto rough and smooth bullet so it won pe baby no fa na on clear sa so many free one na ewiase there baby a wabobra na kodru e music mu abada producer no na onguso a ensan kwan na ongi nani na ewiase mpenefo se de obre no de na odie sa na tie mpese bi beto no ansa na yabemu bi abekebi also for dankwa kama say a few we are to so eposo e ba be yehye eposo e ba be yehye mo amo shepo no mo eposo no mo hwe mo no ma shipi ye bebre na sika e be hye because many of the beings are mo shepo no mo eposo no they don't pay dues to the queen of the sea enti e be koso ship bebre so e be sinke e wo eposo emu yacht emu canoes na ni na ebede ebeko afi onipa bia wo de epo ebedi agro se me kopo akodwale me ko beach me ko se no di agro enso do beko because many of the beings don't know say century we say no epo no ayehye chese honhoma ote honhom wiase e de betimi hu e de sa asemu abeto abonten na it about time mutu ba fo Easter ya ebe holidays ya ebe de mu ina no monhwe hu yie because many of the beings no ebe free assassins so unexpected na youth emu akwehia so dawson accident egusunsu wiase 2025 sad news o drive ahwe hu yie men num sa na drive men smoky na drive men kofa any heavy substance bia no na susuji woni na drive na abati woni no na asamado na wo na wonka ti ase fo hu biem asamado asase de so asasi we say it is iswa ento ni pe bia ehye ne so also for dankwa asama kama de betu manim enu anadwo a me re wo ye ne say ya president sankofa John Dramani Mahama president papa ya wa bei a sebi se ya genkwa no no mpenifo ne ka say sankofa ye de enchi se na ye boni dede ni na no na da chi be wesa ba asa be di ade ama ya side akoto asole no susu wiase kama se esuma abeto sankofa John Dramani Mahama so no soro ene efom esum 1 crash plane crash wom 2 car akwansia so wom eti sankofa John Dramani Mahama obomodin na ompe baby no fa no to na mo we emfiri ni ma ebusuem ena emfiri papa ebusuem ena emfiri party no na emum no Ghana esuma abeto Ghana so no wo se amane ni amamene bi omoye no ono ena yese Ghana ye nyankopon asase su ne physical world president bia ye nyakopon ma emu nipa because physical world no we nyakopon ono na de ono na wo ho to atiase ono na don bebre na se omokoto no esole no because obi nso ye president eti eye Ghana esuma eda Ghana so a ede Ghana beko aha woni a wo chiri mu no sa asum mu no na eho pone kakra ebe fa president ho a president ahwe ni ya ebetimi afa na busua mu ina etu oma ni muso sankofa dwodoma ne mahama asofo na wosrasa wo mu no bebre na anya adwuma bia bebre na no 88 na afa na makebi etu omomodin no on tradition bia obetimi aye na saa esum no efri Ghana so na wetimi eruli yi enye saa watch the movie from the spiritual world to the physical world a sad movie
a sad movie ochedi ampon embo na chiridom na onyino emfrem na we de yen party na yen pa hu no enti babadia wa enkra no efa ho no na wabomade atu anamo a ese ne fata na mefa se rapture so wade ase yen kan ye kan we fi se edi agroba mpanifo se ye tete abete no na ne chemu a eno no enti wa wo message wom ana wonim na wo ben wone a nsem no efa wo ho no na wabo mama ne we yi o masotere opa be share link ne dia ma omo amuti no muti na asopam na mutu ho anamo a na otwedi ampon etimi edi omo ho afofi anya saa dia obedi won dokro kwa obi kana asemo se yenka se puduo enhye na mom se hye so de a yebedi nadwo so wari ase aha na mepese sia
asofo
wo hye nkomo fa tanker drivers any tankers any asi ebiasi am yede yani ayeden ahunu producer say video na you ready ade bo na afi yenhwe wi na adwenkyire bi owo no na ode ato edwa ewo ho ade amaye nti moma yenhwe video no
fuel tankers across Africa and the world. Drivers that drive fuel tankers and owners of fuel tankers, they should cross-check their cars very well, because many fuel tankers don't catch fire in the spiritual world. That will bring death on the motors. Many fuel tankers too don't crash. That will kill so many people around. So fuel tankers driver, make sure that you cross-check wherever you are driving or wherever you are moving fuel to. It's very important. All this is in the spiritual world that will bring pains and tears to the mortals. So any part of the world you are, please take it serious and don't play with it. It's very serious. We know they play here.
Have some breaking news to bring you, and a fuel tanker explosion has killed at least 60 people in Nigeria. We understand from the Reuters news agency that this has happened in northern Nigeria, and it says that a fuel tanker overturned and then exploded as the petrol spilt from it. This happened in northern Nigeria. The accident in Niger State follows a similar blast apparently in Jigawa State in October that killed 147 people last year. That was one of the worst tragedies of its kind in Africa's most populous nation, it says, which is of course Nigeria. So there has been a fuel tanker explosion in Nigeria. 60 people have been killed, and we will bring you more on that, and of course dozens more injured when that tanker burst into flames. We'll bring you more on that if and when we get it.
At least 60 people are killed when the fuel tanker overturned. See ya.
Any pay more than that.
uhu ne saying na uhu no na saying na what na amount me the betu and nei esisen ya wakan ne pepepe. Not even in Ghana, but rather in West Africa, Nigeria, the most populated country in West Africa.
The prophecies for the world and Africa.
Okay.
Across everywhere, because the gods in Africa, they are one. Just omudin and they are different.
Okay.
Because of the language in Nipa, you know. Soon we are seeing some they come and they blame say many fuel tankers be now catching fire.
Okay.
You couldn't Ghana, could be see. And the soon we are see across Africa and the world. Until the soon we are see I bet trend there, any pains and tears, a blame water now. Come and edimuti timai or none dauruma. Ono so na se bi medi amegina sunsun wiase ne ekoso wo bia no the world see amesumiti bi e de bra bonten e be bo se bi Kama royals and the rest of the followers around the world. It is said that what you know it was a prophecy that sunsun wiase afena epie e sanity esofo.
Okay, there is another one right here in front of our very own nose. Obwasi. O kai san come na we share no.
Yes, me kai.
Producer Yanko Peter. Yan share Obwasi video no na yan san emerge comment about that na fi ye mewura ene edie no emu.
Ghana, one of our let me say our region, Obwasi. Bad darkness has fallen in Obwasi that will kill many of the mining there. The miners, many will die. Those boys who are doing galamsey and all those things in the spiritual world, bad news will hit the internet very soon. And especially Obwasi Onegod Ashanti. The mining company there, the leaders there should wake up because the darkness that has fallen on them, many people will die underground, many will be bad in injury, and many too will leave the world unexpectedly because the disaster that will hit them is in a spiritual world. It don't start already. So Onegod Ashanti, that mining company, they need prayers. They need to do a wild sacrifice to the land. Otherwise, Ghana will not hear good news. Ghana will not hear good news. Sad news that will come out from there.
Knockout. I'm going to say, you be a motor blast. And you know the moment for before we are no, baby. Also, the stars, yeah, I don't crash it.
Sia.
Asofo.
Where they say ya me hu kakra ya me nwanwa kakra Obwasi precisely okan ya bo ehon mu din Onegod Ashanti, and lo and behold it has happened. Yenyede
Asofo dankwa. The world seer, they be America before many will know that I am the ancient seer. The world seer, many will be in their grave, many will be in their sick bed, and many will be dying with poverty. because many don't believe that the gods of the land, they are powerful than today what they are following. Many don't believe that the world seer, Yakasa, as a diagro, we in your friendly prophecy. Men of Jesus, we in your friendly prophecy, we in your prediction, because there are so many regions all Ghana has here. But we saw it at Abuasi, Angligo Ashanti, baby a seer, so a horse na the world seer, Kama, Edibaye, because and penifo baby the one man, a show mochi maomo, a bomb mochi dom, it Kama or Taco, a costra pa, it the besi one, not the blood of world seer, and penifo be a soti, a big craft frame is a seer. Prophecy now can ya share ye be 200 more or more 200 more common 200 more can be worse more than this because baby na da so already because the physical world no whatever the world seer will say no and no na echo we any a penny prophecy ya mon target amwakwata na wusua prophecy we any a friend prophecy and your prediction there be a sofo ja asole member na we see radio so and mahama and we munkacha mwakwata so for mwakwata say we any afraid the prophecy from the spiritual world. I will say it over and over for me come baby I say mwakwata the spiritual world you are not there, you don't have any access there. Only one be so also need a din see no enfri so Ghana ha dia and the match say see adwuma no enya no na wo ye no we in the case see adwuma eya hyenkom Shankom to ne bob baby BCD na Ghana for NGOD. It's not only about politicians, physical payment, physical prediction. So Kama royals around the world, whatever happened in Obuasi, no, a summa da Obuasi no eson. I fear see me, Obuasi ever far through so much pains. Obuasi hene omane muso na omofa amane ni amamre engu form na a summa da Obuasi no. Ebeku many of the youth there. Many of these galamsey and many of these businessmen and women and many people there and kwala emusku kwalanya de ade na edasunsu wiase enti obuasefo we de mamo shedin yegunsa ye besere na nanom asere eso ni asase ya asere kama tumikese onkebi na ye entoye obuase na sebi kuntunhwan a echia na ede ekọ ye ni nka yetimi ba ho beji ye ni enti yenhwe ema musuo ani esan emfa obuasefo ho na ye tena odin na ye hwe kama nyame kama na ho edozo vudankwa eye kama tumikese na ede ebeto form ema the world seer ai ne mesumenye bi American eboso life ema obi ade ehwe bi no
ndi we dey besre na naboase hene na wama omoso abia anamu bia wase wutu onam fam na ho
sanity omofa enomengu form esuma edaboase ne so
oboase because of God no tinipa go pa nipa hye ho
omonya amane ho
ebe hadwe ne papa yesra mo
nipa wuye pa o nipa come more than 100 and something ewu won mo
oboase
nipa wuye pa hwede wa emoja ne bia prepare bi da da hall of nipa wuye pa sana ne da sunsun wiase bebe no so prepare injury go hospital near more sanity
e de ya konsem edema
omo
woni a ona hwede wona busuafo ni nyina
sanity ko pe bibia bedi ene be de
nam already ehunu mobo na sia na me pese me busa se ye pay ye homage ana sacrifice e dia maye ma me mu fia honhom ne aposo no ya dia ye ya kosida ye bewu ana wo bre bia e be kwakoso a ye be jai sa dia ne yo
so for down kwa paying respect to the gods from your mother's side and your father's side. Otias in Kwanda, idea oh yeah, because Odin Kola baby wiase, Odi in Chilima baby wiase, generation a baby wiase. And he said that they be out to you near the Udino, a Fibiano, I was so kai, now also do more the Emma Womo, Omubu Emma Womo, no most so no etimi etna sunsu wiase, a same beer ever found one, a day is soon near how near a car, any atete, ever bow brabo. Actually, and I said, I never saw that. That's why you get after. It's a very necessary thing. Here, I will put it. Some of the far, man, we are the one who is selecting one of the manta, which we have, it shows our respect. He said, we are a with my ma tembia with my day aye ama wo
within the year no it depends on the month how be ready
ready
now why once in a year
sanity
every year
sanity
okay
sanity
and monthly
and
weekly
that be
by a whole year no
sanity
okay
sanity
okay
and this say they are soft for so na mo je offering Sunday bia no omo do omo nya sa year to be choose one in a month no why am omo na wo ko enim eti very necessary very important say onipa bia otiase ni bia kan hu say samre a wotiase o papa fie o mama fie ahohom ewo ho you have to feed them na omotimi mbo wo busua no ho ban o ma odom ba asase suyo omo hyebra omo de ba no omo fa sa hyebra na nkasa enyini na omo akoye smokers omo akoye drug addict omo akoye nkola omo muade omo akoye akronfo omo akoye chese west beast bia waninda e wasase suyo it sacrifice and rituals my papa any mama fi ahom na sofo very important what you see there I was somewhere near there because susu yare owe doctors intimi ensa susu yare chese honhom a ote honhom wiase na chire duakro ahaban kro ayenkope emfa mawo na etimi ade asa yare so very important say we give them attention and respect so that they will always watch our back for us in the spiritual world. So for
yo ma me musa we de wadaro mo mesrew ya na honam fam ya kase yedi agade yedi enade na me fan se me ye brema yi na ho behia se me ma me fie na wo se me ye no ana me papa fie ana it doesn't matter se wo ye brema ana wo ba ba bi eto se wo ko ekoye no no awa na wo so koye
ebushani meni na abosum dem o ma me fie abosum dem o papa fie abosum dem enti wutimi nya baako enja baako o so ye ni na ebum
say eno so na so ye nya no once in a year enti
say once in a year no so wetimi aye ni na no aye ni na abom baako o sia ana se dibia bi a o ya mawa no aya ma o ma me side penimu bi wo ho o papa side penimu bi wo ho no obetimi aya mawa tam du a no acha ma o no ma de o ma ya ma o sa ana tie ana ahohom so no sika bia onipa bia be ye fini botom se je mama fi ahohom aduane ndi no unipa ko no udi awo problem
okay
because edan waso I said obi ko baabi no de ne ba sika gya we wi ase je
akwala fi school
ba fato aduane ma no na wo jisika na wo odi akwala no ba oba wo chen sana ho tina se kase asofo be di di panse sika e di tawo no ni no na se edipa no esu ebu na kopon so a etetia epe yidi epe patente epe djuma epe awotosho na se eba kes ni na ni esu na na ekwo wo sofo nsu ko wo na wo si na fa wo na waji ni se musika se wo ne ko mo twa afọ no wo nya bless wo je ya ka te se na de wo je if ya kesi eto akesi e ma ko ku na de wo da sanity eti eba na sana wo sofo no you are in big trouble e be foul no generation na chese ebuo e ma no asefo de eho eti very necessary sofo
okay na to me nkoba se bia me ma me fie me papa fie e bia this year ma ye ama me ma me fie na next year ma ye ama me papa fie ye ne se enye yi
o ye ne sa enye yi because abusuoni ma honhon no utimi select baako ye kwantenten ana baako so ye gina wo mesika the sacrifice and the rituals uhia ni na uhia nkwa na de disika uhia sika na nkwa so ba wo da sort enti utimi ni bi mfiri mu
okay
o papa echi eye sika ene adwuma
okay
o maame echi eye nkwa ene ahoden enti ade na wo je bi afiri mu
ni nyina so uhia
uhia ni na de bobra no
yo bidim na sia ma sondaye ya bomitio sa etututo na waka ho asema kan ho akwan te sen ho hyehyɛ yɛ te sen anamo ben na wasietu ya bo wetu oyu ya sunsum ya se wensu ya bonitu ya bo ba de sa nsunsu anso no ɛyɛ den anamo ben na wase nipa ni tu den na koso
azofo sunsun ya situ ɛyɛ etu a bonipa ekɔ hospital the physical ward doctor ehu yare kro doctor bituma pe edin bi ama yare na ɛyɛ no but na ɛnyɛ no na ɛyɛ o ye bo to sunsun wiase nso so a ma wo ye weak de bia wotimi nya adwuma bia de bia ho ye den emfa wo na de bia so na wo fon wodidi so a enye yie enti wo fon saa na sunsun wiase tuo no so very dangerous very painful physical ne bo wa no flat ene wo so atiase ba se e ba se sunsun wiase ye bo tuo na so onye nwu ya yale na be chew no e be ma wafon aye tan e de nim guase ene be de ene be ba so se na kama kai say in the spiritual world say no demons be a tutu a e kan nipa bibiri e kra e to so da ye na se bo tuo sunsun wiase so fo ye ade a che se edobe kwa asamado ye bo nkola etuo e bo mpanifo tuo etuo de mfa se penimu kwa ne bo no akola wo be 4-5 years kudi bo ni tuo ma ne ka na e ma ne wu physical world eti no ye ade a e koso sunsun wiase ensunsu aso wo so de osofo eyowuo na sa wo no so enim guase ewuo sa wo no so e ya hochire ewuo na sa wo no so one of the painful death from the spiritual world eti bo to sunsun wiase a osofo a big problem.
See, my shani see me personally. There was one dream I mean I check. Many can be 10 years ago. Now me ko piase ma ko pie school bi mu. Na school dan na ba ko ne a kire nkrofo bi agu ho. O matete won ya de chin. Atoto ebi na mo nan ebi no so sa gu o ma chisi. Intinia o hwe wo mo so ne kuratuo. Se anko beto wo. Nti me ko gina se me mpene mo ntutuo no. Nti me gina omo nipadom na egu no anim. Ana otutuo no. To otu ye no ana me yesi. Ana aboba no be share me mene ase ha. Ana me ka me conscious say ya na nti aboba no amoamo ate se twade esi. Nti me yesi no na efri toye. Ana no so be nya nsunsu anso wo me so.
E wotama ebe pie efe ni agro. Sunsun ye bo utu a ebitimi di 5 years.
Awuramo
eni de ehun hia se so tu wona mo se bia wo ye sofo no ompa ebo no no bia wo ye ye nti no ebetimi save from there ye bo utu a enye instant na wo benya bibi obi on ma instant no me Philippines o bia ebo di to so do fikete so pe no otumi nya pains no obi wo so a
me ho ye me ya na ase me ho so akakra be one day na esan ko ye
obi wo so a on ti pains no o ma na adane ne yale na atwi ni moja na moja eso ne gu ni musa atwi ni moja sa na ofon na ofon enti susum tuo de ebitimi di 10 years kura sa na epia boden e wotama eno abe take place enti ana a the spiritual world e very easy say ebitimi akio but epia boden a enye bete
ene ji so hwe me de na ma mi say ya de bi de akira
ye hwe ama so fo
o me mpese me uzi si
ye hwe ama
aka me ma
o kan kwa de ye bebere na ye bo mutu omo nkai o ana wo so mu hu
ko pio mo so
bebere na ye bo mutu omo hu I say man be o US na o se wo yare akọ hospital ablofo so mu hu hwe ono so fa no wo fon o timi su didi o didi kwa no kom no aduane ana de bi o kwaduma no wa ye week e say o timi de enko aduma bi so what I say ana obi captain so contact the world here o send the picture by ye to ewiamu hwe na kama say we ya boni tu osunsun wiase ana buza zo peni o so da ya wo kai o si ya mi so na me so da ya but me nyini e de me ka the last ma so da ya kwa last ma so da ya kai so ati ase that means ya boni tu na wa ho so ho da ya den an kai so o se da koye no eti yale we say o de be chi hospital sa da ko pe o twa politics o baga na abepa ya de sape o ba ya pe no be de obewu sanity bebre na mu makoma ne tutu omu hu
okay
cause omo so da ye majority they don't see it in their dream obi wan say yale na pie na afano empofrimu na de ne kwa asama do no
okay papa bi asama o de to me na me se meba be busa wo so wa abrochiri e no be fa na yere e de ne koye afi oba ne be duru ya pe na adwuma asam rabasa amma ho kire chinkire bia ba be jane so a me no ka say de chese oje ne hom na hia onya nti opeso ohunu se oba ne ho bad luck na abeka no ana na ewo hodada se besi opeso ohu na ohu anamoa ewo se kutuo because enyo no nkonkrofo ta complain na me yere ba ye na me kunu ba ye pe madwuma sem aye basa me sikasem aye basa eba ne sa eye nipa na obefa ne ba ye ni nti na mana basa na
so for dan kwa sunsun wiase no asem bia beto no cross check it men fa blame emma mote bia oben ho in the physical world there wadwene se obefa o yere ba ya apɛ no ɛna no me na asenti o yere ɛyɛ bad luck and access to me bi di oba na chi dabi ahohom wotama omode omu no nyina onipa bia wosi so a ompe baabi emfa onkɔ ebisa de nanye tietia no sankofo no munye sika enche na ahye omunye adwuma papa bi ya enche na adwuma no efiri ne sa anase yapamo no na se ahokyira sate ade ba na brabo so we na no tena se wo be hye oba obefa na de na ba ka che opanyini se on cross check in the dark side ma ne fa blame ma na yire no because sabi asem to wa na onko sunsun wi ase nko check ya wo di blame emani pa oni be wo se nipa no oni ne benya ntokwa oni ne be gya awade wo be pam nipa so still wo so ntimi ade esi wo dade mu na de wo tana fe de onoma kwa eye west etu pam nipa na ye anase ukopa echire akwan na ho ye na ye eti we say no ma ne fa blame ma na yire no enya na yire no fault on cross checking the dark side now the dark side be check the reason why ntia sabi ne no mai na ade egu nshuma ontimi enyi bi
okay yes I can update is it presidency okay that's presidential statement Obuasi mine depths. Okay, mami go through this here nafi me we are member also. I say presidential communications. Okay, presidential statement. Obuasi mine depths. President orders investigations. The government wishes to express deep regret over the tragic loss of up to 8 lives said to be illegal miners following a violent clash at a mining site in Obuasi. In response to the unfortunate incident, President John Dramani Mahama has ordered an immediate investigations to determine the circumstances surrounding the clashes and ensure that any individuals found to have acted unlawfully are brought to justice. Government has meanwhile asked the management of Onegod Ashanti to bear the medical expenses of the injured individuals fully and to facilitate the burial arrangement for those who have lost their lives. The security agencies have also been tasked to take prompt actions to restore peace in the area and implement measures to prevent similar occurrences. Not just on my penny answer, 1 year a share a yankita with the sono, Eddie Ababa to just and crow man penny John Dramani Kwame Mahama, Sankofa Eddie Abba in Yan say, and nam a year basabasa ye a unity away, Onegod Ashanti, on my side to be an almost say 1 year any 2 me craters or bay a year man in the crab, I can say, would too far good, I omu yano wase omunhwe na eye wanya nhwehwemu na nia ye be hu se ne nsa wom na waye nia entre ne nsem fata no na ye ne ye de mra edi ne se nia emra ese pepepe afi so ode eye enkra edi ama eye Onegod Ashanti fo ne se omomomode anhwe se wani ya prepra no omo bepe ayaresabia edi omo akwakogu etuetu omo ayaresa eho eka nyina de ama na afi omo ape 1 year awuwo no nso ekrabie sara anoto aso ekire se eye 1 year eye security agencies 1 year aya wo ya ahobambo adwumayefo no emmomode anhwe se wo bepre asomdwe ntempa so ene animanim ya ede ama bia na basabasa ye no esisi no nafi omode eye bambo a emoden enhyehyeye ede atotototo wo se be ya sa basabasa ye no ensan ensi ebiom
azofo na nkwa
akra
na wasofo no mo hu ana
wose
asofo no mo hye nkwa mo hu ana
ebia no ma mompa ya nko ho
mompa ya nko ho
nania meka ye sofo amu akwa atade no also ye gatekeeper
oye joker that man is a joker people onim omo nim spiritual no people who don't know spiritual no what dream na bible no those are the people he can brainwash them with the fake lies or a joker. These are some of the things Ghanaians want to hear from a prophet. Claim say we go what we do the gatekeeper or a gatekeeper. These are some of the things like out now radio show. No waka no can see na ka wo si amabɔ mesima ma se amakwata wo ya ade na we na wotimi nye o sɔre so ade de hunu na ade ti video so na ma amafo enya peace wasa tam global sea asa to ho so global sea ɔno ne kurobu kura asembe uti a otimi hu enka asembe sea wa kurobu kura no sɔfo itimi hu enka me say me can crash over for me any part of the world see physical and spiritual. You can never defeat me. The truth will all be told to our people. Most to two book for no so for a bina yo we see we in a second so for moka ojuma no prophecy na moka the defense no we or second mother two that's so we are saying ne last year na come there too many more a da on na nye say be see a that's so we are saying it's with me Pierre Bontin. So when you sit on radio or in your pulpit, na say o de kasa bebria e kasa o kasa bebria e last year e da susu ya se last year
okay
da susu ya se so tia se enti osofo bi dem twa no me be say mo tag am akota say when your friend of prophecy when your prediction because nobody was expecting this to happen obiani na omo we eduma okwapo mo ne den enna unexpectedly pa na see it started from the spiritual world we enye prediction a obi aya aware say mama be the president ba omi ape president edi Akufo-Addo free so Kennedy Japan so epese wo ba we ana the world see mama shatare atare akoko wo we a prophecy a joker like this man see me say the name global sea and ifri also. Now, seer is not a title for any man to joke with it. The kind of sacrifice, a day be a year, no, it is not easy. You have no ideas. It's as if a camera and to your sacrifice, no, be a send and conformity camera and to Mojumasono, or you can chat, or you want to chat. Yeah, we are controlled by the Spirit and we are moved by the Spirit and we always listen to the Spirit. We don't do things by our own. So the kind of sacrifice, you know, it is bigger than the Bible that you claim that you read and the God that call you. Because only the angels and the earth gods have access to we the mortals. Just so we are gifted. When you're gifted, I forget it. You waste your time in the ministry and the less will come out a disgrace. Also for to our self so.
Sia maso daye na meso ye no ya wo me pani no physically me ho emfa me ho ahyase edodo me mako hospital amoma mindru diagnose me amfa mako hospital B amfa C amfa makwa kosi XY akazi na mawie stella emfa adenti na physical doctors no bibisa no omuntimi enso ano
asofu dankwa
akorai
spiritual give birth to the physical spiritual is bigger than physical.
Okay.
So whatever comes from the spiritual world, the physical cannot control it.
Okay.
And the physical can never stand it. Doctors are physical beings. Doctors in the physical world, no, a physical sickness.
Okay.
It's a physical sickness. What do call doctor bia and I say Udichi around the world, Ubenya Yarsa. Tina a band surgery binya the idea doctors it me many pound ton no because it is not coming from the spiritual world. Okay. But if it's coming from the spiritual world, no doctor can heal you apart from maybe doctor or joining maybe Freemason or court. Only bit me access to those kind of things. Now why a money which and son of the Sabe Abekao. Your doctors be one more joining brotherhood or any sanity. That's say. Oh no, suffer chili. Akoye no more way chili. Abetake. That's all the year day. At year. It is our doctor no or the Musulunko. Yes. And to maybe see us a more dress or if I cross a more for play mede. Mo fa nko ha.
Medase. Medase. Tiobeti okay doctor Sumesia.
Sanity.
Doctor Sumesia. Even said you crown you won your specialist. Hernia surgery. Oh doctor Sumesia or you good or better than time akra.
Sanity. Obi so oyema wo so acha 3 man no.
Yes. me no kasa yi ewura fefe bia na ye ne nyina wo ayensa wom yes fibroid into akoye operation wa freedom
sanity so spiritual sickness there it is not easy to be healed in the physical world you only get healed in the spiritual world it's not die hu hia no because asem bia betu ni pe bia wasase su no edika from the spiritual world so what is obi wu na just say ene ya no wo susu wiase wo wu dada body na na masase so keke obi da hospital wu odada kema yesie no o susu wiase akasa obeka na nyegu so na body no so da yesie obi koba susu wiase odada kemu ededa sabi asem kwa be sia ne me se no pe otimi ko because or empty verse no na masase so
waka me me cousin bi onya accident na omukona omuba ni biso so ne hoye o nyame adom ne hoye bada me minya akwanya ko mi wura hospital na na bra ya se we wu dada na mo ka kire me se ne hoye na pa de chia na pa
sanity sanity
kese honhom na obitimi wu kura na
obitimi wu kura owu na okọ obitimi nya accident car accident na onya ye no enipa na hu accident na omukasa nyame do esu wenwu sa nipa accident omutu ye was spiritual accident okra na ewu ekọ asama na ewu that means unya kwa betena se ya bebrese obebresa asana body no so ade atwa obi won so a physical body it mebu na ne kra ye den ewu ye na ne kra na masama do epe Japanese ye
why sama
twen ni na wo hono mo
na sia abushia mi fie abushia mu me wo abushia me ma mi fie abushia wo na papa fie abushia wo abushia bi wo mo se bia yenwe preko abushia bi wo mo se yenwe mampam na eno no ase kire ne sen ya honhom no na mpe ana abushia fo na ya adwene se sa na mo na di yendi
sofo abushia mu amane ene abusuamu mra no obetu bia no wadi so abusuamu won ma ye se abusuana ase tumi a ode ne befi won no ebia na ne chiwade ene mampam ana ne chiwade ne enwa ana ne chiwade ne preko ana ne chiwade ne kusie e chiwade ne kraman so ati ase ye wakasa bi se bosuma opeso no nante eche no
ano chiro
ne chiwade etiane de obetu bi saa na osofo na wadi so ene de ye ndi nwachi ne o maame odo ba asase so na busuamu enamwe omonwe a na wa de wetie o papa odo ba asase so tufu se na busuamu namwe se omonwe a na wetie menye asoden na enkowe because ube wojawo samra no utimi twem edabusuani mu oni pe bia so edabusuani wa so bebu samra no so no ewieye eye basa e physical world it is very necessary say whatever law is given from the spiritual world to your family now be toya don't disrespect the law respect the law and go according to it now also enjoy wiase because ebusuan yes say ebusuan e wo sunsun wiase physical and not because me busuan with them me no mon kase biem but spiritual world there ultimate to move busuan mu omo na wo free honhum bia so nim ne de hye honhum bia nim ne de hye honhum bia nim ne de hye honhum bia nim ne de hye akwa say those days titimrem won mo no na abrofo no ebefa ebibifo no for slavery na obia ye hwe won sanwa na adworo mark bi ato won sanwo na as a tattoo no it is a slave masters no so many people say 20 year obia nipa de ewom eto wo bedu honom na sa mark na ededa do mo no na che se wo asmesi die ni eno na de tattoo be wiase o
ani asomode hye no
eno de asomode hye no eno de tattoo e slavery eno de tattoo ye de ebe wiase side hye wo mo so eti ma blacks bebre na ekodi America no ana omo nyini no obi hono ma na eyade a ne na obeto no na tattoo we slave to no so ore kan na ono so ye bia dey ato ne ho so atiase na I want to aso na tattoo abegidi e wo wiase no it started from the slave world.
See ma me musa question we adaye so eduru ba bia na be ka se daye ede e bia ye fanse my oba bi wo ho physically why on tiase ma ba one day bi be so daye na oba yi na pie wo dan mu na ma kire na awe no daye ni mu mene no edimpam agro kama ebi won so abe so daye na bia entokwa bi owuo bi accident bi me sorry a we hu hia mpaebo hu hia sacrifice bi hu hia kwankyere bi menka ne say yeso da ya ni nyina ne yemfa ne serious ana say bi wa o just a mere thing to go by
asofo da ya ya de bi a emakwa obi a dreamer oso da ya every day oso da ya more than 100 every day but ebi emu 2 emu 3 pe na aye serious abe affect no jake na ya abonte da ya na woso da ya emakwa na ade bia ye nipa ye no in the physical world no ye ni access e betimi aye in the spiritual world that is the big difference people don't know tina say who did crowd of physical now so that say who did ya enye no so otimi no oba da physical eni kwa so oni oba so koda in the spiritual world demons no omuyi ye nipedua na ba ye da ye mu so ati ase demon obetimi you picture obetimi you wanga sa wenim asa eji wanga sa wenim akose obi aye nipa ne bone eso wo na wo ye obone o ba otwe wadwe fi so say obi na wo ye no obi wana asa kwa beto obetimi so da asa wakwa yie say yadeda obi da hono mo na ono nya adeda no na emu yasesa na nimu osunsu wiase ejohunu say enye wono ento afe na ofi asase so so tiase obi so tumi so da ye say nipa space nya adeda no ampa ono na yadeda no ento afe na ofi asase so eti da ye bie wo sunsu wiase no say ye good o say ye bad o we nya sacrifice
okay
obi so da ye no ohu emo ehu beans ehu ebro ehu pear avocado a sanoma we na eyesika
okay
ohia sacrifice a also ye eto aso akopem tamasa esika na ohu ye no ebe pia ba physical world enya sa ebro
ya hihye ebona ebrofuo ana
ebro ye no susu wiase na ohu a eno de enye yale ba ye no aye na se ohu ne se ye hata anase ye dua eyesika susu wiase so ohu physical cash dollar pounds euros ni cedis any other sika enye sika ejinama hochire
okay
ade bia your physical world no eni kwaso ko hu spiritual world spiritual world bi anko
okay ma me musa we yo ma soda ye pen ana azameni ni padom ye gu aburofo ma aburo no adwan ti ye bu so what I say efo no so pa na nipa gum nti asame na me hwe wo mo so a wo mo di bu aburo number 2 masa soda ya na me nam intosi aso efum and ensure to at the same time number 3 masoda ya na me nam koko ase a me kopie paye duase na paye dua no aso na bia pronso aguase bebre na me sisa afedu ba bi na me peke akese na ewo mu ase benyama na eno ni nyina gina masika
eyesika because all those things no e lack any favor any opportunity and then the back physical world amosika de aba because we are say obi kwara timi e de ade a esombo ehye wonsa e ma wo so benya mo ye den e wo ho etisa enomala hu no e lack favor and opportunity lack favor opportunity bi asusika e de echiri so ti ase it is all physical cash e wo da yemu a wo sika ka say hu say usika na e ba be de e be hye ana all physical cash e wo da yemu so a na wo ni sika ka say wo nto na ma wo be di hia de ache ana so uhu ebro uhu emu uhu beans uhu ntos abre ni adade woda yemu a chese pe ba bi ne fa ebi papa fie o ma me fie ahohom ewo ho no settle wo mo ebusua na japade a edem sika da busua nim na ye kukuru fa den emfa maw in the physical world na wo be sikeni ewe busua nim because enye ni pain na so da ye ehu ebro enye ni pain na so da ye ehu emu enye ni pain na so da ye ehu beans enye ni pe na so da ehu atokuo enye ni pe na so da ehu sebi ntos abre ene pe ene kwadu all those kind of dream no e lack favor and opportunity a edisika kese e bani pade abrabo mu oto ade a ye beto aboro so manfa so na yemro so obi betima ma wadwuma bi a yeso contract kese ni na no e sa ene tie eti susu wiase de da ye bia yeso bia no sacrifice is needed enye se mpaye utimi fa wano mpaye ensisa da ye da sunsu wiase enye adwuma osofo kase waso da ye eti bra no mo mpaye ma no twetwe mu adabi because to me na da sunsu wiase honhom na wo kwakoso ma no utimi komani sika na emom eyebuo ene adesire na obesere wo mo because kama mama tia se sunsu wiase ahonhom enye tipeni wo mu demons crop enye tipeni wo mu ye beto wo mu ye be wogya mo tie de chopper ene ma wo mu ye de chopper ne ma wo mu
o de fe de forma na
sanity eye chopper sanity eye chopper ene de ma wo mu ye no wo nkotwe ye no mkokuntokwa ye no mkopri bibia ho omu ewo power chen yen onyankopon bo na honhom se ne seso enipa obo ye seso obo ye sepi se ne tie sa ne nipa ye tie nyankopon abo nipa se ne seso enkare dinka yewu eni kwat ka yewu se ke trasase so sa eso obi a otam obede obi fi asase so even emwa kwapo wo nsuom ebi timidi almost 150 years abo bi timidi 200 300 years eso nipa se ne wo 70 pe
70
80
72
80 90 now we fear as so and so you are going almost 300 years you are going almost 150 years you are going almost let's say 400 years ebi was as so na ah with me na pepe so as no ma dey o makọ eti ni party osofo ye mo bo it is how energy daye na hia sacrifice enye prayers nkwa and fasting daye bi hia sacrifice it depends on the kind of dream and your belief.
Okay na sia yakwa sori ya yeshase yakwa sori ya sofu ya miati asese enwema bi wo ho a a cake abetwam esanse Kristo aba ode ne moja be pata ewiemu ne fom ne yenyina ya ho wo se ye install ayema if ya honhom aduane ne sacrifice ne emfansu so asofufu bi meja ya braboso
osofo o ma ofie honhom aduane di a ubenyina che usika ebe increase oma abeba asase so ebenya nimonyam emudu because esa se nyakopon yan suma no ntino yefia honhom omo na ye the earth gods a omo ben a otwedi apos ye fa Caesar de ma Caesar ne fa Kaza de ma Kaza ebi na Caesar de ogine mframemu na Kaza so de ogine sebi physical ogine aduane mu otiase ana ogine emuamu sanity onyakopon a obo honhom no ono na sa bo mwa se ye fa sa mwa na replace sebi ya hochire ewo sunsun wiase ye fa soma ahonhom enti there is no way say ufi ahonhom ombetimi asa asole tia abra wo mo moduane adi omo bo omo ban omo na say tam ade papa sunsun wiase de bro physical e ma wo so udiye e wasase so eye sanity
okay eye sanity ma memfa enchia kese emfa ma eye opanyi Rahman baby awo ya senior man michiao afi George na eje wo UK onso michiao na love baby sorry I say baby Faustin when we wura Mr. is Ejenim Boatin right yichia mu nyina sia em say brena ye be ma menye last words na fi ye nkra adofo no sorry
so for them kwa Kama royals around the world onipa bi anka hu se ofre busuemu afia yesimu yi per month ne per time ne per data open ne bomodin say obe feed the gods from your mother's side and your father's side na enhiram pempem no ebi meka oyemu maso e meka na so because ewiase adane onipa bia obe forget sa ade we no obe fesi ababere se obe fesi yale e fesi ahochire e fesi adwedwe ni eka e wasasi so because onyankopon ye nsoma no ye tontom no ye kamfo no ye do no ye yina ye na emo ye ntimi soma no ntino ana ono angasa e de sebi ahohom eka ye ho ebusue bia o de honhom ma no ebusue bia nya na honhom ebusue bia nya na honhom mema sofo bia na ada so no de bo ho ban na nipa ntimi bo nipa ho ban e wo sunsun wiase ye fi ahohom ene bo sebi nipa ho ban so any part of the world you are utimi hu sa de we ya ubenyina che wasefo so bedi yie obetuma sesa obusua ama yie ato yie Kama royals around the world all the prophecies from the world seer will fulfill in the future. The world seer before many will know that I am the ancient. Yeah, the world seer, many will be in their grave, many will be in their sick bed, and many will be dying with poverty because many don't believe that the gods of the land they are powerful than today what they are following. Many don't believe that the world seer, Yakasa, as the diagram, we in your friendly prophecy. Men of Jesus, we in your friendly prophecy, we in your prediction, because there are so many regions all Ghana has here. But we saw it at Abuasi, and we go Ashanti. Maybe you see it so a while soon that the world see Kama at the buyer because and penifo baby the one man, you show what you more a bomb what you do. Okay, Kama or Taco a Costana pa. It's the best you know what the blood the world see and penifo be a so tea. If you craft them is a seer. Prophecy now can ya share eti ebi 200 more omo 200 more common 200 more get be worse more than this. Because baby na da omo so already, because the physical world no whatever the world see will say no eno na eko we ene ye pen prophecy ya mo target amwakwata na wusua prophecy we ene ye friend prophecy enye prediction da bia osofo oja asole member na we see radio so ena mahama ena we na we munka cha mwakwata osofo mwakwata say we ene ye friend prophecy from the spiritual world. I will say it over and over for me come bia pebia say amwakwata the spiritual world, you are not there, you don't have any access there. Only one be so also need a DC and every so Ghana had there and the metro say see a juma no and ya no na wo ye no we in the case see a juma e ya shankom to no bob baby BCD na Ghana for NGOD. It's not only about politicians, physical payment, physical prediction. So Kama royals around the world, whatever happened in Obuasi no esuma da Obuasi no eso afia esimi Obuasi ebe fa through so much pains. Obuasi hene oma ne musu na omofa amane ne amamre egu form na esuma da Obuasi no ebe ku many of the youth there, many of these galamsey and many of these businessmen and women and many people there and kwala emusku kwala ne ade na edasunsu wiase enti Obuasi fo we dey mamo shedin yegu nsa ye besere na nanom asere eso ne asase ya asere kama to mikese onkebi na ye ento ye Obuasi na sebi contribution a echia na ede ekọ see will fulfill in the physical world unless the physical beings do something about it. And when it comes to nature, nobody can do anything about it. It will happen. And you know the difference between prophecy and prediction. Don't let any man of Jesus lie to you. They say, I saw follow the prediction and then the prophecy. And the world seer, I will not sit down and watch them deceive the people or the public or the Homo sapiens. But I must say.
Energy, I must say ababiem. Aha, Ama Beauty Glam Salon. We are located at Pokwasi Ayawasimi Station. One who arena match wahano ane a frontal 360 full blend ane men pesa obeba na feel because ama arena okaya na enye hima but we full blend ya the boti we na wahana aha e the bo exhibit say we can braid knotless cornrow stitches all braiding styles. It's no everywhere women 140 cedis 140 Ghana cedis, 16 inches. Ube to me iron of frontal installation po. Ube to me crampo atare. You be able to me afford a re 2,500, a re 1,600, a re 12,000. You can also afford something like this, 140 Ghana cedis. The here stand over style. Ube to me a ton of their kwama or hairstylist as style amount. And as over Ama Beauty Glamour, your best styling so amount. We are located at Pokwasi Ayawasimi Station. Miss Samo, your numbers in the what by your nursing into so we here, so we here in wholesale. So we say we turn retail. We are available. Show your numbers, so we say we your number.